Cause baby, you don't even know what smoke is, baby. I'm from Flint. I'm from Flint, baby. Quit playing with me. I wanted to see what it was like with that face-to-face confrontation, because that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. You wanna do this? You wanna do all that tweeting, baby? I'm about this.
Clarissa wake up, grab her phone, and boom, her face and Papoose face all over a 50 Cent post like she signed up for drama. And that's when she lost her patience. She went straight at 50, told him to shut it down, called him a troll, said he'd been chasing attention, spreading stories, and even said he was never the top rapper in any era. Yeah, she really said that. Soon as that hit the timeline, it was a wrap.
Isn't he an artist? Can't you look up his music? Don't you guys follow him on the daily? Hundreds of thousands like whenever he posts something. Why?
You clicked this video because you want to know what really went down with Clarissa, Papoose, and 50 Cent when the cameras ain't around. No sugarcoating, no extras. That's exactly what we're breaking down right now. So hit that subscribe button and turn on them notifications so you don't miss the next celebrity situation when it pop off. Now let's take it back. Clarissa Shields ain't wake up trying to go back and forth with 50. She said it was New Year's Day, she trying to start the year clean, and she opens her phone and sees 50 using her and Pap like they props in his post. No heads up, no tag, no reason. She like, why am I even in this? I never said nothing crazy about this dude. Never threw shots, never shaded him. So she confused and annoyed at the same time, and you could hear it in her tone. She wasn't joking around.
You done met your match. You met your match. You met your match, and you're mad. You're mad that you met your match. And that's okay, because I'm gonna give you what you want every time. Now what?
She hops on Snapchat and says, yeah, I know how I get online. I can talk my talk too. But Pap told her to chill and let him deal with it. She said she locked in on training, locked in on fighting, locked in on getting paid in the ring. And that part hit people different because she made it clear she got real things going on. She busy, she paid, and she not thirsty for nobody's attention. But then she kept going, and that's when it started getting shaky. She said she still had questions, like why is 50 even coming at her? And then she answered it herself. She said it's the algorithm. She said she'd been viral for 40 days straight, just being herself, and now folks want to ride that wave. And fans started catching on real quick, like yeah, something about this don't sit right. She straight up accused 50 of pushing fake stories about her money. See, 50 been posting little slit comments trying to make it look like Papoose broke and Claressa half here buying her own Louis bags. Claressa shut that down quick. She said that was a lie, clear as day. Said she posted receipts already. No LV luggage, no duffel bags, none of that.
Stop forgetting that Pap was $1.5 million man. Like, come on now. Let's catch up. Let's get rid of this fake narrative that he ain't got no money and that he don't have a job. Let's get that out of here.
She said folks way too deep in her pockets, way too deep in her relationship, way too focused on her and Pap, and it's getting weird. Her words, not mine. And that's when fans started giving everything the side eye. Cause let's be real, 50 got a long history of poking people, dragging personal stuff online, then laughing like it's nothing. Some fans believe this wasn't even about Papoose at first. They think 50 saw Claressa going viral, saw her buzz going crazy, and jumped in because drama brings attention. That part is a rumor, but it's all over the internet right now.
You can go on there and look up Papoose January, Papoose February, Papoose March, all the way to a year. 1 year he dropped 12 albums, an album each month.
Then Claressa said something that really shook the room. She said 50 need therapy. Said he walk around mad at everybody, especially people doing good, all cause his heart got hurt before. She said it happens, move on. That wasn't a sports shot, that was personal, and people caught it instantly. But she still wasn't done. She went straight at his legacy next. She said flat out, some dudes was never the best at what they do in any era, so 50 need to be quiet for real. Soon as that line hit, hip-hop Twitter froze, because whether you rock with 50 or not, his fans don't play about his run, and Claressa clearly did not care. Now all of this ties back into the bigger mess between 50 and Papoose, and if you've been paying attention, you know this ain't new. This beef been bubbling for a minute. One rumor that's been floating around says it started years ago when 50 was allegedly showing interest in Remy Ma while she was still with Pap. That was never confirmed, but fans been talking about it forever. Fast forward to now, and 50 been trolling Papoose heavy, posting AI clips, clowning him over a reported run-in with a TikTok comedian, just throwing shots for fun. Papoose clapped back with his own AI parody, then switched it up. He challenged 50 to actually rap. He dropped a diss called Let's Rap About It and basically said stop hiding behind posts and respond with bars. And here's where people started talking. So far, 50 hasn't answered with a rap. He answered with posts, old videos, and jokes. That silence on the mic side got folks debating. Some fans saying 50 don't want that lyrical smoke from Papoose. Others saying, nah, that's just 50 being 50 and he don't care. Either way, that quiet response got everybody watching real close.
Then 50 took it a step further, and that's when folks said, nah, he wildin' now. He dug up an old clip of Remy Ma talking reckless about a past partner, saying dude made the least money out of anybody she ever dealt with.
My ex might be the least income making person that I've ever been with.
50 reposted it like it just happened, threw some AI edits on it, and aimed it straight at Papoose. That's when the whole vibe changed. People was like, yeah, this ain't jokes no more, this is personal. Claressa watching all this hit close to home, and she finally said enough. She already had her own tension with Remy after her and Pap split, and now she's seeing her man get dragged non-stop online, so she stepped in. Not to drag it out, but to shut it down. At least that's how her people see it. She even dropped a tweet that had everybody talking, saying rappers don't get checked enough, and that's the real issue. She wasn't saying it literal, but you know how the internet run with stuff. Folks started laughing, reposting it, saying Claressa really got hands, so maybe some of these rappers should relax. And that's when the energy really shifted, because Claressa ain't just somebody online talking loud. She a world champion. She respected where she come from. So when she says she make millions fighting, that ain't bragging, that's facts. Her telling 50 she don't need this attention hit way different. Now, some insiders allegedly saying 50 actually like when women jump into his beefs because it creates more noise and more headlines. That part is alleged, but if you know 50 history, it don't sound too crazy. He liked the chaos. He feed off the reactions. But fans peeped something this time. Claressa wasn't begging for clout. She wasn't dragging this out for weeks. She said what she had to say and kept it pushing. She went right back to training. Meanwhile, the internet kept spinning it over and over. People started arguing about everything. Is 50 chasing attention? Is Papoose really avoiding smoke? Or is 50 the one dodging? Is Claressa doing too much or just standing up for her man? And the comments were split right down the middle. One side saying Claressa should have stayed out of rap business. The other side saying, nah, if somebody using your face and putting lies on your name, you check that. Simple. And here's where it get even more interesting. Claressa said Pap told her to let him handle it. That tells you Papoose still waiting on that rap reply. He want bars, not memes. And until 50 answered let's rap about it with a verse, folks gonna keep talking. At the same time, other rappers like Fabulous, Jim Jones, Mano, and Dave East all been having tension with 50 lately. So fans starting to connect dots, saying maybe 50 got too many people upset at once, or maybe he really just don't care. But the real shock wasn't even the posts. It was how easy Claressa called 50 out. No fear, no tiptoeing, no caring about status. She talked to him like just another dude on the internet, and that confidence had people shook. And that's when the rumors really took off. Some fans think this beef not ending anytime soon. Others think 50 gonna ignore Claressa and keep trolling Papoose. And a few think he might actually step up and rap just to quiet everybody down. Right now, everything's still up in the air. Papoose waiting, Claressa locked in training, 50 still posting, and the internet watching every move, every post, every reaction. One thing clear though, Claressa Shields done playing nice, Papoose want real smoke, and 50 Cent still doing what he do best, stirring it up and letting everybody else respond. And the crazy part is, this story's still not finished.